Hi everyone, I'm Arundhati Singh. I lead product design and data science for small businesses and accountants at Intuit. I came into this role with a deeply held belief that the work you do is the backbone of small business success. What we build either makes your day harder or easier, and I don't take that lightly. Everything you'll see reflects our commitment to you, acting on your feedback and continuously strengthening the product. And everything I'm showing you is part of the same unified platform Sasan described, where businesses and accountants work together, and your role as the trusted advisor is built in, not bolted on. Here's how I'll walk you through it. First, before we dive into anything new, we'll talk about our foundational enhancements to keep you and your clients moving effectively and efficiently. Second, a preview of our upcoming workflows. And lastly, a look at how we're continuing to expand our AI capabilities even further than what exists today, taking more recurring tasks off your plate. Starting with the foundation, we've heard you and are focused on the core improvements that make everything else better. We've been busy. Some of these are already in your hands, and more are on the way. From improved filtering and sorting for bills, to creating a purchase order straight from a sales order, to modern reports improvements. We know your time is precious, and with that in mind, I'd like to highlight a few areas that directly impact efficiency. First, load times. In February, we talked about faster homepage load times, and we've kept building on that by improving load times an additional 18% since then. Next, bank feed improvements. We continue to work on increasing our accuracy rates for transaction categorization. And the new bank feed is a real step change. We've gone from about 78% accuracy on the old feed to nearly 88% on the new one. And we will continue improving. You can also now customize which fields appear and in what order on your bank feed so your team moves through transactions the way your firm works best. We've also improved PayPal transaction matching. QuickBooks now recognizes when a bank deposit and a PayPal transaction are the same, and we handle the matching for you once the transaction is posted on PayPal or vice versa, saving hours of reconciliation at every close. And we've introduced account locking, which lets you block posting to accounts that should not be touched so the chart of accounts your firm built stays intact without someone having to monitor it. And last but not least, to help you manage and set key performance indicators with your clients, we're expanding access to KPI scorecards and pre-built dashboards to Essentials and Plus. Everything you heard came from you. Your requests, your feedback, your sessions with our teams. Keep it coming. We're listening, and it's making a difference. Now, let's talk about upcoming enhancements to your core workflows. These enhancements are all in service of making monthly close easier than ever while keeping you in control of the client relationship. Starting with onboarding, because getting it right from day one makes everything else better. It's the foundation that builds your client's confidence, enables an efficient monthly close, and gives you the accurate data insights you need to advise with. We guide business owners through a seamless onboarding flow. By just providing their business name and the top priorities of their business, Intuit Intelligence will be able to tailor the setup to their business, and business owners never have to do this alone. An Intuit onboarding expert is available to coach them through the setup. So by the time they land on the homepage, the pre-work will be done, and they'll be able to see the tasks they want to get done first. And soon, for businesses working with an accountant, they will be able to attach their accountant's information right in the setup flow. As part of this intelligent onboarding, QuickBooks also personalizes the chart of accounts based on industry for any business where the firm doesn't use their own custom template. A business that is set up correctly is a client who is easier for you to serve, whether on day one or as their business grows. Now that the books are set up, our focus shifts to making them easier to maintain. coming soon as part of the Plus and Advanced plans. We're launching expert-verified auto-categorization to remove tedious manual work while still keeping you in control of the process and the client relationship throughout. First, let me cover how this will work for businesses with this service enabled, and the controls that will be in place for you and your clients. AI takes the first pass at categorizing transactions based on the specific business and its configuration. This AI categorization is reviewed and verified in the background by an Intuit expert. High-confidence transactions are posted, and anything uncertain is flagged back to the business owner for review. With a bookkeeping summary, business owners can easily follow along with the status of their books to see what has been handled and what needs their input. Additionally, advanced customers will be able to access regular Intuit expert check-ins to help ensure books stay continuously clean and insight ready. The benefit is simple: more confident decisions with less manual work. Now, let me talk about how this works for your clients. Specifically, any business owner with an accountant attached to QuickBooks. When a business has chosen you, you stay at the center of that relationship. Our job is to strengthen that relationship, not go around it. These bookkeeping services are off by default for businesses with an accountant. And we will not market it to them. If they do seek to turn the setting on, we encourage them to discuss with you first before activating the service. If a self-billed client still chooses to turn it on, we will notify you. And for firm-billed clients, you have the ability to enable it. What I shared is just a start. Looking farther ahead, you will have more controls at the firm, service, and client level, and full transparency into any work Intuit does on your behalf for your clients. Speaking of saving you time, I am thrilled to share the Intuit Business Credit Card, which we previewed in February, is now live. It's a card created with your clients in mind. There's no annual fee, 2% unlimited cash back, and 5% back on Intuit products and services. There's also a great welcome bonus and multiple exclusive partner discounts. But what I'm most excited about is how it works in QuickBooks. When a client opens the card, it automatically links to their QuickBooks Online account. Transactions sync directly to the bank feed, and attached receipts show in line. No separate credentials to maintain, no extra connections to manage. And for clients with teams, every card, owner, employee, contractor, rolls up under a single bank feed in QuickBooks. One card, one feed, receipts captured at the point of purchase. That means less time spent chasing information and more time advising clients. Now, let's talk about payroll. We all know the headaches: chasing employees for withholdings, bank info, time entries, then reconciling the mess at month end. Here's how we're making it better. We also launched QuickBooks Workforce, a full HR and payroll platform built right into QuickBooks. Employees onboard themselves and sign their own I-9s and W-4s securely. No chasing documents over email. Benefit deductions calculate automatically, so the pre-tax versus post-tax math goes away. And because payroll maps directly to your general ledger, you can get granular insights by project or department without the extra work. That means a cleaner file, fewer corrections, and less data fixing. So here's how it all comes together. Your client's books are insight ready, with less chasing and less manual work, and you get time back for the service that only you can provide: the advice, the judgment, the relationship. That's the AI-ready firm of the future we're trying to help you build. Speaking of AI, there's more innovation to share. We know one of the most valuable things Intuit Intelligence can do is support the advisory conversations you have with your clients. That's why we're continuing to expand business intelligence capabilities. Unlike general-purpose LLMs, Intuit's trusted AI provides insights grounded in your client's real-time financial data, all built on our trusted and secure platform. If you haven't had a chance to really dig into these capabilities yet, I'd encourage you to do so. There's already so much you can do. And in our upcoming release, that experience gets even better. A few minutes ago, you saw Client Insights monitor KPIs across your client portfolio and surface alerts from Intuit Intelligence on the areas that require your attention. Conversational business intelligence is that same Intuit Intelligence now in your clients' hands. Your clients can now chat directly with Intuit Intelligence to understand their business performance and get insight into trends based on their real-time data. No report builder, no exports needed. From the cash balance on their homepage, a client can click View Forecast. QuickBooks then builds a projection based on their own ledger and benchmarks from similar businesses. Because QuickBooks wants the forecast to be as accurate as possible, we are transparent that the projection is based on the books today and recommends some actions for greater accuracy. From the forecast, the business can think through a scenario. What if I hire 2 sales reps in Q3? QuickBooks helps put structure to the answer and shows the potential impact on their projected net income and what it does to their baseline. We know business owners are turning to AI for answers, and we want Intuit's AI to be the one that you and your clients can trust. Every insight is based on the books you maintain together across QuickBooks and Intuit Accountant Suite. One platform supporting the proactive advisory guidance your clients truly need. On top of that, you and your clients can turn any insight into a recurring automation. We call those custom skills. Let's take a look. For example, all they have to do is ask, schedule monthly actuals versus forecast report. And QuickBooks builds the skill instantly. It's fully customizable, and with one click, they can save it straight to their library. Done. And it doesn't stop there. Intuit Intelligence comes with a library of ready-made skills that can be used as is or tailored to match your client's rhythm. Like the invoice reminder skill, which comes with default settings like days past due that can be adjusted to fit how they work. Every skill, default or custom, is easy to manage from one central place. Whether it's you, your client, an Intuit expert, or AI taking action on a client's books, the work should be transparent, not opaque. Like any other activity that happens in QuickBooks, every skill run is logged. You get an audit log of when, who, and what changed, so you can review it, verify it, and stand behind it. The work is visible by default, which means you are never reconstructing what happened. And, as a reminder, all of this runs on one unified platform. QuickBooks and Intuit Accountant Suite work better together, giving you Intuit Intelligence, custom workflows, and portfolio-wide insights to scale your practice efficiently. What I just shared is coming soon, and I encourage you to try out what's live today. You can visit the Firm of the Future blog for the latest information on all Intuit platform updates relevant to you and your clients. And before I wrap up, thank you. The feedback and guidance you share with our teams makes a real difference in what we build. Please keep it coming. We are listening.